Welcome to the Daily News. I'm Josh.
And I'm Emily.
Our top breaking news story. Last week, a big devastating school shooting in Connecticut last week. President Barack Obama and parents of the children did have effect on it in the shooting.
Yesterday, Barack Obama went to Connecticut to console the parents of their lost children because it was one of the most devastating school shootings since 1972. And let's have a moment of silence for the teachers that lost their lives and the students that lost their lives in the shooting.
Okay. I was also especially thinking because the first name of the shooter was his name Ryan. His mother was a kindergarten teacher at that school in Connecticut, and somehow we researched that he was furious, frustrated with his mother, and he went and added 27 people that were murdered and killed. At least 18 to 20 of them were children, and most of those 18 to 20 children were in his mother's class. We found out in one of the hallways that his body was actually laying there dead. I believe that after the shooting he didn't want to get in trouble and go to jail for life, so he murdered himself.
One of the most devastating parts is the oldest kid that was murdered was only 7.
Yes, they killed people through all the grade levels in there. We don't know what the highest grade level is there, but they killed them between like 7 to 9 years old in that building.
Children claim that they heard shooting and screaming. The shooting they claimed was like a popping sound, and they were evacuated to run to the fire station, and parents had to cross their fingers, hold their breaths, whatever, just to hope their child was inside the fire station.
We will also on YouTube. We will have, with our news broadcasts, we will have little slideshows of pictures.
No, we won't. We don't know how to do that.
Like we will have just comments on the bottom of our news broadcasts of the shootings. If you know any more of the shooting that we have not mentioned, that we do not know, please go down and subscribe and leave a comment at the bottom of your screen, and please tell us what you know, because we need to know everything for our next news broadcast for the rest of the world around the internet to see. But in other news, we have spirits high for those who were killed in that shooting. We are sorry for the parents, and one parent actually was there, and she was crying so badly because she didn't know if her child was killed. She didn't know if her child or children that were in the building were hurt badly that they had to take to the hospital. They had to be evacuated, like Emily said, to the nearest airport, which is about 3 miles. Fire station. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. To the nearest fire station, which is around 3 miles away from the school. But the children made it there safely. And we figured out that the deaths there were from the counselor of the school and the principal. Those are at least the first 2 or 3 deaths that occurred there, which was just the principal and the counselor. And then the shooter moved on to the children and other teachers and staff. They equaled up to 27 people murdered. And the man would have gotten severe custody in prison in Connecticut. But because he murdered himself, we had nothing to do, but we don't have any other research. So like I said, if you know any more that we have not mentioned, please just go down and leave a comment and subscribe.
Right down there. Right down there.
Right down here for the comments. Please, right down here for the comments. Leave a comment with our news broadcast to tell us more about our main shooting in Connecticut. Coming up is Eddie and Tyler Sports. Thank you.
I thought it was Emily.
Sorry, weather with Emily. Thank you.
Sorry, everyone. Go on, Em.
Hello, everybody. As you can see, it is raining outside. Very musty. Humidity is high. Not very windy at all. Very muddy. And if you go outside, I recommend you wear a coat because it is very cold, and a hat because it is raining a lot. Or bring an umbrella. That's it. Now to Eddie and Tyler Sports.
Come on, Tyler.
Atlanta beat the Giants 34-0. Tough loss for the Giants. The Broncos beat the Ravens 34-17. The Packers beat the Bears 21-13. The Redskins beat the Browns 38-21. The Titans beat the Colts 29-17. The Dolphins beat the Dolphins beat the Jaguars 24-3. The Saints beat the Buccaneers 41-0. And the Vikings beat the Rams 36-22. As games on right now. The Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. 0-0 the score on Fox. Another game playing. The Seattle Seahawks and the Buffalo Bills. The score 14-7 on Fox. Another game, the Carolina Panthers versus the San Diego. I have no idea what San Diego is. Carolina's winning that game 21-0 on Fox. Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys on CBS. Scores 0-0.
I hope the Dallas Cowboys win, because Pittsburgh Steelers.
I hope the Pittsburgh wins. I hate the Cowboys.
Wow.
But I feel bad for you, Pittsburgh Steelers people.
They suck.
And finally, the Kansas City Chiefs playing the Oakland Raiders right now. Scored 0-0 on CBS. And one more game, the San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots playing at 8:20 on NBC. And that's it for sports.
Now it's Josh in traffic.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the traffic between the interstate and I-40 on I-45, it's really bad, has a few traffic jams I've heard. But in related news, last week, between I-80 Drive and Glenmore Road, there was a car accident from a Mercedes-Benz, $17,000 car. The driver was at least 17 or 16 years old. As you can see this record right here. This is one of the mirrors of this car. The letters and numbers that are on here say A3159449 ABS plan as 1. But this mirror was found in the wreckage site at least a day after the accident. As you can see, the mirror successfully came out of the frame without any breakage except for right here on this one side. It might have fallen off on the way here to the newsroom. But over here you can see this little chip piece right there. But other than that, you can see the shattered piece. One car was coming from one way. No, the Mercedes-Benz was coming from one way. And there was another car coming from the other. And the Mercedes-Benz coming this way. Another car coming this way. The car coming this way must have done something to make the Mercedes-Benz turn into the ditch to get its both wheels up to tilted in the left side on a metal pole. The wreckage besides the car, they actually saw the bumper as well. And it actually said Mercedes-Benz. With the wreckage, all of them the mailboxes from my house to the house next door were wrecked, and there was a house for rent down on Ivy Drive, and the for rent sign went down. The man had to pay for all the wreckage with his insurance. It was all smooth again. So all the damage from the site area, house property-wise, is okay. We actually have 2 houses for rent in the area. Between Glenmore Road and one of them down Ivy Drive. But the wreckage, it's all fixed up. So if you move into any of the house next door to mine, on Glenmore Road, you won't even know there was a car accident that hit your mailbox. Just hit your mailbox. Thank you for me. This is Emily with the latest music for Extras.
music. Today's music, we're gonna go country. Well, as you might have heard, Taylor Swift's new song, I Knew You Were Trouble. It's coming out on her new album, I think. It probably is. I don't know. Well, that was my extra on music. And now, Eddie with extra sports.
Hello. As last year, as some of you Redskins fans, Bengals fans might know, it was the Bengals versus the Redskins. As literally, I think one of the Bengals had to do literally a front flip to get a touchdown.
I have extra to add in with sports. Please hold this. And as you might have heard, the band at this one school is terrific. At the high school band, they made all this video games. They made it so realistic. You can go on YouTube and type it in, or you can go on channel1.com and find it out.
There's also, this year from baseball, if you're a Miami Marlins fan, you've probably heard of the big home run by Giancarlo Stanton that literally broke the scoreboard, broke one of the light bulbs out, the panels out. It was a big home run as people are saying at 537 feet of a home run.
Mets had a devastating loss.
As also news from the Mets, as R.I. Dickey with a good season.
David Wright has signed 7 more years as a Met.
David Wright signed 7 more years as a Met, as his contract expires in 2020. As all you Mets fans out there, stick with the Mets. As a good season for R.I. Dickey. I have no idea how long he's been signed for with the Mets, so don't even ask. But write in the comments below if you know. And is that it? Hold on, let me think. Yep, that's it.
Thank you for joining us on Daily News Today.
See you on Wednesday. Bye.
We have new episodes every Sunday and every Wednesday.
I will see you soon.
Thank you.
Daily News.
Also, leave comments below of news and other reports on what you know about the main shootings in Connecticut, home runs and touchdowns, and your favorite sports teams and everything. Give us research and give us some ideas of what you want us to do on Wednesday's episode.
See you soon on Daily News. See you soon on Daily News.
Thank you for coming today for Daily News. I hope you enjoyed.